Trae. Come on, it's the day with Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
Trae.
Come on, come on.
With Trae.
Pump it up, pump it up.
It's the day with Trae.
This is the day to gain inspiration, to make a positive change in the nation. We're inviting you to partake in conversation, to raise your vibration. It's the day that we will all celebrate all of our peeps that make this thing elevate. Watch the negative fade away, cause it's the day with Trae.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday, and I get to welcome you to a wonder-filled Wednesday as we continue our coverage of course, the 11th annual hair competition known as Reign of Style, right here, doing it big for the Pacific Northwest and the Seattle Greater Metro area. Today, I have Natalie Johnson joining me, who is the founder of Kiss the Mirror and also a stylist at Foxycut. So we're going to be talking about how she's bringing her brilliance to Reign of Style this year. But of course, before I get into it with her, I get to get into it with you. What's up, y'all? This is the top of the show. So this is the perfect time to tag and share this show right here with others who you feel could benefit from the daily dose of dopeness we work to give you here on the Day with Trae. And if you can't watch our TV show, don't trip, we got you. You can always listen to us because we're also a podcast, y'all. So go ahead and search for Converge Media Network and the Day with Trae on your favorite podcast platform, and you will find us there. Now, before I get into it with Natalie, y'all know I always love to give you a little tidbit about what's on my mind. And I gotta tell you, I am in a proud mama section of my life, okay? Because my kids are doing so many great things that are just making me proud. And I will start with my youngest because Johnny, yes, my 11-year-old, he is going to be playing Travis Younger in A Raisin in the Sun, put on by Taproot Theater, y'all. And he is giving everything in these rehearsals. I am telling you, he's like, Mom, I'm already off book. Oh, yep, I'm there with the blocking. Oh, yep, there. It's just beautiful to watch him, and I can't wait to see this show. Because for any of you who've been watching for some time, you know I started in media and theater training when I was 9 years old. And that's when my son started. 2 years ago, he told me, Mom, I really want to do this. And so he began training at Acts on Stage. Some of you may have seen his interview last season on the Day with Trae, but he is one who has been like, man, I'm taking it seriously. He loves the craft of acting. He loves being different characters, portraying different voices, and truly characterization is drawn into him. And so I'm excited to be watching him not only in the rehearsals, but of course in the full-on production of A Raisin in the Sun. It opens on March 21st. So I'm just dropping that gem right now, but y'all will hear me talk more about it, of course, as the days go on. But I'm just excited to see him thriving. And my oldest son, of course, who already gave me a great addition in my grandbaby Zahir, but he is also just working hard, providing for his family, and it's great to see him as a 19-year-old just kind of step up to the plate and say, man, I'm doing what I got to do out here. You know, he's going to be starting a phenomenal program with Fresh Family LLC. Shout out to Miss Debbie and the great work she's doing over there, but he gets to start this training program next month and really learn more about OSHA 3 and hazardous cleanups, and I'm excited for him because there are pathways for our young people. And when we as guardians of young folks tap into the things that they love and tap into finding how to open up these pathways for them, we get to then sit back and watch them thrive. And that's what I'm doing as a proud mama. So I just got to share that with y'all for my proud mama moment over here. Well, after this break, y'all, I get into it with a phenomenal lady in the building with me today. Miss Natalie is going to be telling us all about her journey into the industry of hair and how she's bringing her brilliance to Reign of Style. Y'all don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Getting the scholarship really changed the conversation. It went from, no, I can do school in my free time and make it work, to I can only focus on school and I can be the best I can be every single day. I can soak up everything. I can read before class and make sure I'm not just learning enough to pass a test. Like, I could really pour all my time into school. That's what having a Seattle College Foundation scholarship did for me.
My hair is definitely unique in the rodeo industry, and not a lot of girls wear their natural hairstyle. And since I do, it makes it a lot harder to find equipment that fits my head the right way. When I speak about being unique, that's what I mean is why should we have to change our hairstyle for safety maybe? Why can't they create something for us to be ourselves in and still be safe on the trails? You don't have to change the way you look because you're beautiful the way you are.
Here on Back to Besa, it's always been important to me that we uplift stories from across the region and that no matter where you live in the nation, you never have to miss a moment of the show as we continue to highlight the beauty, excellence, and resilience of our communities across the Pacific Northwest. Why? Because representation matters. So no matter where you live, be it the Central District or Centralia, Portland or Pullman, or anywhere across the country, I encourage you to join me on this Back to Besa journey by downloading the free Fox Local app on your phone or smart TV as we continue to elevate the very best in our communities. Empowering the community one connection at a time. ConnectWA is your partner in finding the support you need. Download the app today and experience the difference that a connected community can make. Learn more at eec-wa.org/connectwa-app.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Joining me right now is Natalie. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you look amazing. So I'm so glad you could join me today. Now, you know, we've been covering Reign of Style this week, and of course it is Wednesday, so you get to be the third person on this week to tell us about your journey into the industry of hair. Let's start there. How did you get started?
Well, I've been doing hair for 19 years.
Wow.
My daughter's turning 20. So after I had my daughter, I was a senior in high school, and someone recommended that I take this program. It was like a running start program through Seattle Vocational Institute in Seattle schools. And I enrolled, and the rest is history, honestly. I just started falling in love with hair. And
wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time. And so that you may have been there. I wonder if Miss Patricia Valentine was still there when you were there.
I love Miss Valentine so much. She is the best. Danielle, amazing. I actually interned for Danielle she was at Chocolate City.
Oh, okay.
Before it was Good Hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
Wow. So do you have specialties? Because I mean, hair is vast, right? Like there's so many different things. And like some folks will be like, look, I am really great at this, or I'm a loctician. You come to me when you want your locks done. What kind of, areas do you do, or do you just try to cover it all?
Well, I would like to say that my specialty is production. Anytime that there is a production involved, that's where I like to put my expertise in. So anytime there's cameras, I like to be able to be the perfectionist and go in and help people out while they're on stage. So that involves all textures of hair. And in production, as you know, like I might have somebody with locks, I might have someone with braids, I might have someone with straight hair that needs more volume. So I don't limit myself to like texture, but
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I love the specialty of production. I mean, clearly, I love it. Oh, and weddings.
Yes, I forgot to mention I do
Oh,
weddings.
beautiful. Well, it's always something special when you're talking about planning the wedding and then having the right stylist on board.
Yeah.
Because the look is everything. So you're dealing with all types of different folks who are in these kind of high pressure situations, whether it's, cameras or wedding day. Those are big things happening. So you're dealing with a lot going on. But also that's special to you too, because you got to be able to be versatile in seeing the trends that are happening with hair, because it changes. I mean, 19 years, I'm sure you've seen a lot of things come and go, right?
Yes, I have witnessed things get renamed, recycled. Someone will come to me and ask for a hairstyle, and like, for instance, butterfly haircut. I didn't know what that was. I have to research it, and then I see the picture, and it's like, oh, that's like a Farrah Fawcett shag. But because it's been reinvented in this new Instagram era, you just have to keep up with the times. And I love it. It's a good way to stay fresh. But everything always goes back to the basics. If you understand the basics of hair, you can apply that to anything, is what I've learned.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And it's always so funny because I feel like I was told this when I was younger, like, you think y'all came up with that. No, we didn't. You know, like we're recycling a lot of the same stuff, but we're trying to make it our own.
Yeah.
So I love hearing that. Well, when we think of Reign of Style is just like the space for folks to come and show their brilliance. Tell us how you're connected and what you'll be doing this year.
Yes, I competed in the Reign of Style show in 2018 for the first time. I was with Virtuous Hair Studio, and we did a Harlem Renaissance theme. And I just enjoy doing period pieces. So this year we're bringing the 18th century, but bringing it into a more modernized Bridgerton, if you may call it. So I'm super excited about that. The salon that I work at, Foxycut, is very inclusive. So we have a lot of, what am I trying to say? Our models are showcasing that. So it's like, picture an international ball in the 18th century is what we're going for. So
You're getting me
so
so
excited.
pumped. You're getting me so pumped because the themes on the main stage, when that stuff comes together, I mean, y'all put a lot of thought, intentionality, and effort. People think hair show, so we're of course thinking we're gonna see amazing hairstyles, but people don't realize like it's full on costumes, it's lighting, it's choreography. I mean, y'all are putting a lot into this. How did you build the team to pull all this together for this year's show?
yes, it's truly a production, which I love. Most of the teammates are from Foxycut Salon.
Nice.
I do have some assistants with Kiss the Mirror that will be helping us as well. And we've just been invited by Aisha for the past 3 years now. And this year I decided that I'm going to take leadership and we're going to compete. Because we keep saying, oh, next year, oh, we're not ready. And like, I don't care if we have 2 weeks, we're gonna get this done and we're gonna just show out. Because it's really just about having fun. And in the industry, as you may know, a lot of things are repetitive. So it's fun as a creative to be able to get out of your comfort zone and just have fun, because that's what art is about.
Well, you hit a theme that's definitely hot when you think Bridgerton, and like people seeing themselves in that time period, I think is what made that so popular. So I'm looking forward to what y'all are going to be putting down. But before I let you go, I got to talk about Kiss the Mirror. You got to tell us about this. Like, tell us more. What is Kiss the Mirror? Tell us all the story behind it.
So I guess I can start with what I've done with my personal journey in the hair industry. I've worked in several salons over the past 19 years, and one salon that I worked at was called Swink Style Bar, and we only did like blowouts and updos and no haircuts, no color, and makeup. So I got the opportunity to build my skill in that and doing updos and weddings. And once I left them in 2017, I decided to start freelancing on my own. Not because of anything, I just didn't want to work behind the chair. That you hit like a wall sometimes when you're working for other people. So, I started freelancing and I really enjoyed doing weddings. The pandemic came and things shut down, so I took a long break there, a little break, it wasn't too long, but after a few years, I decided to pick things back up, and Kiss the Mirror is the name of my company because during the pandemic, like many others, I was very depressed, and the one thing that would bring me up is just spending time in the mirror. So I was at home, I had all these hair products, I had all these makeup products, and I was bored out of my mind as a creative. It was like literally losing it. So I would just play in the mirror for hours, take pictures, like play dress up. I would like wear my nice clothes and just be at home. And I just reminded myself how important it was for me to show up as my best self wherever I'm going. So fast forward to about 2022, I decided to relaunch my brand as Kiss the Mirror and build a team of hair and makeup artists. So we are on-site beauty services that cater to all textures of hair and skin and anything that involves production, which falls into media, fashion shows, and of course, weddings. We love bridal season. It's coming up, so I'm super excited about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a phenomenal story, though, Natalie. I think, there was so much happening during that time. Many folks found themselves needing to pivot, shift, adjust, right? And find that like joy from within, because the isolation alone was doing something to the population. So I love hearing that story, and I'm glad we had time for you to share that. So Kiss the Mirror is your brand, your company, your on-site services. Oh, this is beautiful. Of course, if folks are trying to tap in, we know we can see you on March 2nd and definitely seeing what Foxycut is bringing. But if they want to tap in with you in terms of those on-site services that you offer from Kiss the Mirror, look right there and let them know how they tap in.
Yes, you can find me at Instagram at Style by Natalie J. Also follow Kiss the Mirror ____. And if you're looking for a website, I'm at kissthemirror.glossgenius.com for your next booking.
Wow. Natalie, thanks so much. I can't wait to see what y'all bring to that main stage on March 2nd. Yes, thank you. Wow, y'all. Look, if you're not getting excited, I don't know what you're watching, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm over here. I'm always on the edge of the seat because the seat is deep, but I'm literally also on the edge of my seat because of what is being shared here today on The Day with Trae. You definitely want to make sure you're getting your tickets to Reign of Style, and I'll be wrapping all of this up right after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Day with Trae.
Waitress, the hit Broadway musical Baked from the Heart, is coming to Fifth Avenue Theater. This little slice of heaven musical offers a special recipe for finding happiness in unexpected places. With original music by Grammy Award winner Sarah Bareilles, this musical is a dash of dreams and a pinch of heart baked to perfection. Don't miss this brand new production. Get a taste of this delicious musical March 11th through 30th. Order up at fifthavenue.org and satisfy your sweet tooth with the most delectable show of the season. Make plans now to get a little slice of this perfect musical today.
Getting the scholarship really changed the conversation. It went from, I can do school in my free time and make it work, to I could only focus on school, and I can be the best I can be every single day. I can soak up everything. I can read before class and make sure I'm not just learning enough to pass a test. Like, I could really pour all my time into school. That's what having a Seattle College Foundation Scholarship did for me.
Seattle Opera presents one of the world's most popular operas, Mozart's The Magic Flute. Called an international sensation by LA Daily News and dazzling by San Francisco Classical Voice, this new-to-Seattle production featuring eye-popping animations is perfect for the whole family. Don't miss Mozart's The Magic Flute, February 22nd through March 9th at McCaw Hall. Details at seattleopera.org.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Day with Trae. I'm your host, Trae Holiday. Huge shout out to my guest today, Miss Natalie Johnson, giving us her whole story of how she started in hair care and what Kiss the Mirror is all about. Now, y'all, during the break, I'm over here geeking out because I'm just loving the concept of being like, you know what? I got all these products. I got all these clothes. I'm just going to get in the mirror and have fun with myself. I love that. So just take that message in today, y'all, because if you are finding yourself a bit down in the dumps or anything like that, I'm going to always tell you to choose peace, right? Y'all have heard me say it many a times. Peace is a choice, right? That is our nature. And it's also something we get to choose every single day. But if you are looking to have fun, to get creative, go ahead and utilize that concept for yourself. And if you're needing those on-site production services like what Kiss the Mirror offers, make sure you tap in so that you can have your next updo for your wedding or your next media opportunity. It's great to see that businesses are serving us in ways that we need, but that also, as styles evolve, they reflect the amazing history that we all grew up now looking back on and finding our attachments to still to this day. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you definitely want to get your tickets for Reign of Style. You're not going to be disappointed by what they put out there on the main stage. I can guarantee you that, because there are teams working hard to bring you a phenomenal show, but also people that are going to be working in the watch live where you can see how they're styling hair live. So if you're looking for some tips like I be needing, you definitely want to get there. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for joining today. And you know, I get to continue with our Reign of Style coverage tomorrow. Until then, at 11 a.m., y'all. Peace. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.